Fellow Kenyans, with the mandate you gave me, we also transformed the way the government services reach you. We did this through the introduction of Huduma centers and online platforms, e-citizen, to make access to public services a fast and pleasant experience, and not to toil that every citizen must endure so as to obtain basic services. In 2012, who would have believed that passport applications, birth certificate, marriages, business registration, driver's license, and too many others could be done online from anywhere in the world. My administration has also supported similar advances in the independent arms of government, resulting in a situation where Kenyans now file and serve documents for their court cases online, with the era of notorious missing court file being firmly put behind us. It is in the life of this administration that a business can be registered online and certificate issued on the same day, together with KRA PIN and other statutory registrations. We did it because we know that it is our duty to facilitate your enjoyment of socio-economic rights without unnecessary and cumbersome barriers. In the past, all land matters were handled using manual registry, and this made the Ministry of Lands a den of corruption. In fact, part of the Wilson Airport runway to my left had a title deed registered in the name of a private entity. But as part of the reforms in the land registry, the process of stamping out fake titles and reversing this fraud has been accelerated. If it took a minimum of 6 months to do a single land transaction, this has now been reduced to 48 hours using a system called R-Risasa. Similarly, instead of taking between 1 and 3 months to do a land search, this system will give you land search results into 3 to 5 minutes. With the mandate you gave me, we have set a high bar for how and where the government services should be provided. Never again will Kenyans accept that they must contend with the long, winding queues, pay the famous notorious facilitation fee to receive their rights, to travel long distances to the nearest major town to receive even the most basic of public services. As the administration that has now assumed office on the signature plate of being a digital government, the revolution that is the delivery of services online, coupled with the concept of Huduma centers, which we implemented, we have kept our promise. In doing so, we have created greater opportunities for Kenyans in the private sector and built an enabling environment for an ICT versatile society. It is in the tenure of this administration that we successfully transitioned from analog to digital television and radio, resulting in the country being home to 130 TV stations, up from 14 in 2013, and 204 radio stations, up from 130 in 2013. These impressive figures do not factor in the massive expansion of the digital space that has seen many hundreds of thousands of Kenyans successfully monetize various digital communication avenues. Besides job, through our expansion of the digital space, the government has enabled small and medium enterprises, regional, community and child-based broadcasters throughout the country to create niche routes for direct engagements. The dividends of the investment is undersea cable are also manifest, despite many having asked why. Here is the why. To fully seize the opportunities on offer in this information age, our massive investment in ICT has seen the internet penetration rise from 31.4% in 2013 to 93.9% in 2022, with cellular phone penetration increasing from 74.9% in 2013 to 131% in the last reporting cycle. Over the same time, mobile money transfers increased from Kenya shillings 1.9 trillion to Kenya shillings 6.8 trillion. Online jobs have secured close to 1 million jobs for Kenyans, while our innovators continue to make waves globally from their locations here in Kenya. As we prepare to hand over the baton to the fifth administration, there are 3 critical areas that the next administration must focus on. First, you cannot do the big push investment in dams, roads and rail in an environment of corruption. I say so because the devil of corruption is still alive and well. Firstly, you cannot do the big push investment in dams rot, and reign in that environment of corruption because the devil is still alive and well. For the next administration to multiply our dividend and continue raising the bar, therefore, it must work from the inside out. It must not backslide on the corruption cleanup agenda. When corruption festers in government, you cannot fight it from the court of public opinion. You must fight it from the inside out. That is why the leaders we elect must have the credentials and we will to continue the cleanup we started. Two, and fundamentally, you cannot implement big push investment in an environment of political strife and hypocrisy. My government has achieved more in the second term than we did in the first term, and the second must reflect that this is true of all sectors. During the first term, for instance, we built slightly over 3,000 kilometers of tarmac roads, but in the second term, we have completed close to 8,000 kilometers, and about 6,600 kilometers of tarmac roads are currently ongoing. And all this happened because of the political stability achieved through and because of the handshake. Three, big push investment are bold investments. They call for surgical and sometimes ruthless execution. Such undertakings cannot be fed on the milk of meekness. They need an attitude that shows the contempt card to those who dwell in negativity and naysay. For instance, if we had told you that we are going to build an expressway that snakes through the heart of Nairobi in only 18 months, pessimists would have said it was impossible. Yet we did it. And if we had said that we will do it without a single coin from the taxpayers, except for relocation of utilities, including electricity, water, and fiber optic cable, many would have said we were dreaming. But we did it. Today, the Nairobi Express snakes majestically through the skylines of Nairobi as a wonder to behold. Under normal circumstances, it would have taken us 4 years to build it, but we achieved it in a year and a half because we believed in Kenya, in our people, and in ourselves as government. As an affirmation to the confidence we enjoy from foreign investors, we built the first expressway in Africa using private foreign capital. Indeed, we did this at half the time and at no project cost to the taxpayer. It is also notable that we built it to international standard found only in top world capitals. With this signature project, we have opened up new possibilities for our own private investors, including equity and pension funds, to invest in public infrastructure and make decent returns. Fellow Kenyans, ladies and gentlemen, now I will turn to my second legacy frame of economic acceleration. And by this I mean multiplying the economic foundations of our nation at a rate outside the normal. The first league will address how we are faring on production, and the second league will respond to a question by many, why we had to borrow in order to accelerate our fundamentals. Since 2013, we have used the mandate we invested in me to reinvest and grow our traditional exports of tea, coffee, and horticulture. Across the country, the coffee rates for 2022 are out, and we've nearly doubled earnings by coffee farmers from an average of 60 shillings per kilogram of cherry in 2013 to Kenya shillings 110 to 125 per kilogram today. Tea earnings from export rose by 20% from Kenya shillings 114 billion in 2013 to Kenya shillings 136 billion in 2021. In the last 9 years, over Kenya shillings 454 billion has been paid to smallholder tea farmers. In addition to traditional export crops, my administration has stayed ahead of the curve by supporting and emerging crops that will bolster our agriculture and horticultural earnings for decades to come. One of these is the avocado, which is on course to becoming a top export earner. And in the last year alone, we earned Kenya shillings 15 billion from avocado exports compared to Kenya shillings 1 billion in 2013.